Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we'll be learning Linux. Linux is an operating system just like Windows or Mac OS. If you've seen those, it's open source, which means you can modify it and redistribute it, and you have to keep it open source. It's free to download, and we'll be learning how to become a Linux expert part 1 today. Subscribe. First, there are lots of versions of Linux because people modified it and redistributed it. So today, for beginners, we'll be focusing on Ubuntu Linux, which is here. Let's download Ubuntu Desktop. Download. So we downloaded Ubuntu Desktop. It's like 4.7 GB. Take like 5 minutes to download approx. Then plug in a USB drive. If you want to download it on your computer, plug in a USB drive. Go to Balena at your download. To download Linux on something, you have to like burn it. I don't mean like actually burn it. I mean like just like write it to the USB. So let's go here to the burning software Balena Etcher. So first you have to select your image, which basically means file. Select your drive, your USB, which is probably if you're using Windows something like D or F, I don't know. And then push flash, which means start writing. Do not plug out your USB during the writing process, otherwise it'll like corrupt your USB. It might corrupt it. So after you do that, boot your computer off Linux and follow the on-screen instructions to download it. If you don't want to download Linux but still want to see what it is, no problem. Go to onworks.net to find an online browser version of Linux. So let's see. I have this. Let's exit this machine. Let's go to Ubuntu. It'll run Ubuntu in our browser for us. It won't actually run it on our computer. It'll run it in the cloud. Let's go run online. Run online. So it's running our Ubuntu online. Please wait 13 seconds. Please wait 10 seconds. And so on. Let's see if our version of Linux has booted up yet. I just took a quick break. It's here. All booted up. Let's do this. Close video. Enter. Let's go in our browser version of Linux. Load it. We're loading Ubuntu file. You could load your own file into your browser. That would take a bit of like technology like experience, but it'll still be possible. It's loading our version of Cloud Linux, Ubuntu, connected to online, waiting for response. Yay! So we got our Ubuntu operating system. We can play around with it however we like. It also has CMD, like I showed you on Windows, but better. Linux has a better CMD than Windows does. Let's go to Linux CMD. It's more powerful. So the 4 commands I want to show you today. One is pwd, print your working directory. We're in our home directory, which means we're in like our user. We're in our user directory. We're in our user's homepage directory. Let's change our directory, but first, to change it, we need to see our options. List directory, ls. Desktop, documents, downloads, music, pictures. Okay, just for this video, I'll change directory, cd, into our downloads directory. CD downloads. See? As you can see now, we're in the downloads directory. Before we were still in our directory. So now, let's print our working directories to see if we have changed. See? We're in our user's download directory. And now the 4th command I wanted to show you was echo, which means like it prints something in the terminal or echoes after you. Subscribe and comment for more videos. Subscribe and comment for more videos. See? Even Linux agrees, guys. Stay tuned and subscribe. Once we get 10 subscribers, I'm going to do a really epic project. So let's Go to another directory, change directory to documents. Oh, cd documents. No such directory. Bro, it literally says documents up there, boy. So let's change into our home directory. Desktop, cd, into our home directory. If you type just cd, it'll change into your default user directory. Now let's go from there to our documents. See, we're in our documents directory. Home directory. That's how it works. That's the Linux file system for you. There are more files that you shouldn't be touching. The ones that have an asterisk next to them, that means you shouldn't be touching them unless you actually know what you're doing. Great, Linux is unresponsive now. Oh, it's responsive. So that's what I wanted to show you. Let's go to another version of Linux since there are endless versions. Let's try Linux Mint. Linux Mint. So those are 4 commands for Linux. This is another version of Linux, Linux Mint. Let's run Linux Mint. Stout VM. Run online. We are preparing the server. Linux Mint Cinnamon. 32-bit. While we wait, let me tell you about the sponsor of this video, SnipClip. They are really helpful. You don't have to sign up. It's very free. You can see that's what I record with. You could just go to snipclip.com, snipclip.app, get started, and then see, you don't even have to sign up. Use SnipClip, guys. It's very helpful. Let's go to ready. Click enter. Let's enter our Linux Mint server. We're entering our Linux Mint. Loading. Let's see if it loads our Linux Mint. See, Linux Mint in the browser. It's way faster if you do it on your computer. Let's go to terminal. Let's see if the same commands work. The same commands do work. cd, go back to my home directory. Oh, let's go to Firefox browser. Linux uses Firefox by default. Pretty good browser. Secure, broader. Let's go. You can also import your old browser settings. Let's go to google.com. Google.com. Let's see, google.com. Yay! What's this? Google search. What's wrong with this? Let's go to youtube.com to change our thing. Loading YouTube. YouTube. Let's go to our languages. English. So let's go to English. Let's go accept all. So let's go to my channel. If we hit 10 subscribers, I'm going live and doing a really epic project. So please subscribe, guys. Whoa. 20 views. Let's see if I got any likes or something. Let's see my community. Okay. Who made Java? Let me guess. Sun Microsystems. Because Sun Microsystems originally made Java. Let's do a little bit of history here. Sun Microsystems originally made the Java programming language, but then sold it to Oracle. So technically, the correct answer would be Sun Microsystems. You're about to close 3 tabs. Are you sure you want to continue? Yes. Let's see other stuff we have. Let's go to the menu. Let's go to Hex chat, Firefox. Now we have the backup tool. We have everything here. Media player. Do we have games? I don't think so. USB image writer, just like Balena Etcher. You can select your image, then say OK to your USB drive, and then all that good stuff. Places. This also has directories. Let's go to music directory. No. We have no music. Downloads file system is where our computer keeps all its important files like the lib file. Do not touch any of these files because unless you know what you're doing, this is the most important root. That's why nobody's allowed to access root files. See? This is the most important file. If you delete this, your whole computer will collapse. Your whole Linux computer. In Windows, luckily, there's one thing. Windows is a more closed hood. That means it doesn't show all the files. Since Linux is more like open hood, it gives you the option to delete that. And I don't know why. Beginners will be like, hey, let's try deleting some files. And if they actually delete that, their whole machine will like finish. Let's go machine. Let's do power down. Shut down the system now. Shut down our system. Let's exit. So that's what I wanted to show you. This has basically everything. Parrot OS, Elementary OS, Fedora, which is also known as Red Hat Linux, Windows Online, PeerOS Mac. PeerOS is a copy of macOS. So that's all for this video. I hope you learned a lot about Linux, guys. See you. Subscribe. Remember the Really Epic Project. Bye.